Out to our south. It's a stationary front that's going to lift north this evening as a warm front, and then basically become stationary again across our northern counties and kind of linger this entire week. You have a chance for showers or thunderstorms, and also little disturbances rumbling along this thing will bring us a chance for rain.
Played Terraria exactly once, bounced off because he had no idea what to do. Well, good news, we're not playing original style Terraria, so I don't have to worry about like building bases or anything like that. Also, what's good, Charmander? Terraria got a lot better with its onboarding over time, but if you played it like when it first came out, it was very difficult to tell what you were supposed to do. Honestly, all those like crafting games like Minecraft, Terraria, at the start they were just awful for telling you what exactly you were meant to be doing. Minecraft was basically a wiki game for like the first few years that it existed. Yeah, Calamity is great. I love the Calamity mod. I played through the entire thing back when I think Supreme Calamitous was the last one that they added. I know they've done at least one or two more bosses since then, though. But I'll let them cook. I also wasn't playing on the, like, you know, Revengeance, Death mode, whatever. Like, I don't... That's a little too much for me. Like, they want me to do Bullet Hell with, what's it called? With gravity. Like, nah, I'm good. I know you have, like, flying items and stuff, but still, it just feels like... It feels like the solution to a lot of bosses in Terraria ends up being build an arena, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass, which is not super fun to me. I'd rather just have an arena ready to go, which apparently this mod does for you, but we're going to be playing some Terroglike, which again, huge missed opportunity to call it Risk of Terrain, but here we are. But yeah, let's go ahead and get going here. Oh, you were playing on Death mode? That would do it. That would absolutely do it. Alright, so hopefully the audio, I might have to balance that again once we get into the game. But we're going to be playing a game called To Roguelike. It's a mod for Terraria. It just came out a few days ago, I think. And rather than, you know, generating a completely unique world and you build up your base and all that stuff, instead you're kind of given a run-based game where you have a bunch of, like, dungeons that are, like, built out of existing blocks and you kind of have to fight your way through them. But yeah, let's... I think there's 3 difficulties. This just came out, so it probably might have some bugs still, I'm not entirely sure. Get out of here, son. I love doing that. You move the sun around on the title screen. I don't think this will matter if I pick, like, hardcore or medium core or whatever, because when you die, your character's gone for good anyways, so I'll just mash random a bunch. Well, that's right, I forgot. This is the 1.4 version now, so all the hair is, like, super smooth. I'm gonna get a homie that I like. This dude looks like the Black Mage from FF1 when he class changes, the Black Wizard or whatever. Wizard. But yeah, it generates like a fully formed dungeon for you. You don't have to build anything. There's no building. There's no mining. You just play a bunch. One sec, I gotta tab out here and close some windows. I don't think I'm gonna need the minimap, so I'm just gonna turn that off for now. Okay, I might have to change the audio. I can see sound getting very loud. 69%, that sounds right. That sounds good. Just don't want it to overpower me whenever I start shooting. So yeah, once you go in a little bit, you get forced into a fight. You start with a double jump by default. This is your barrier, which is... Hey man, I'm explaining mechanics. That's your barrier, which kind of gives you basically like a temporary shield, like a Halo shield. And then you start with 2 weapons, your adaptive sword and gun. I don't know if there's any more. You have infinite ammo for both of these, or infinite ammo for your sword, of course you do. Oh, there were more. I wasn't paying attention, oops. I thought that was the end of the fight. Maybe I should explain this stuff while I'm not in a fight. Okay, so you start with a gun and a sword. And the gun doesn't have any special real mechanics, you just kind of shoot a bunch. And then the sword, you can, you know, click to swing, or you can hold it down for a charge attack. When the sword glows blue, if you notice that. You get, I think it's like quad damage. No, this isn't the original soundtrack, no, this is, all the music in this is from different games, I believe. Looking audio-wise. Might have to see how we're looking after a bit, but I think we might be okay. Actually, wait a minute, hang on. Oh, my mic was lowered in volume for some reason, that might be why. So yeah, if you do a fully charged sword attack, you do like 400 damage. So it's really good if you're getting around and just want to quickly like jump in on an enemy. You can also swing downwards, like it's got full rotation on this. I almost think it's a gun that's coated like a sword. Because normally swords, they only swing forward, whereas this one, like, you can aim it upwards. I don't know if that might just be a 1.4 thing, but I'm pretty sure that, at least the version that I played, doesn't do that. So once you finish a room, you get an item. Much like Risk of Rain, it's all mostly passive stuff. I don't know if there are any active items, actually. I haven't tried a ton of this. It tells you what it does when you open up your inventory, so this one gives you increased attack speed. Now we can shoot our gun a little faster, or swing sword and charge a little faster. Thankfully you have infinite ammo for your gun, so you're never gonna run out. I'm not sure how much damage things will do, like, relative to me later on, so we'll see. Remedial Tapeworm. Upon hitting an enemy, a healing orb is shot out from the enemy, plus 1 HP upon touching the healing orb. So just gotta touch the orb before it goes away to get a heal. You do have natural healing as well, like in base Terraria, but it's very slow, so you're gonna want to be getting items to boost that up. Oh god. Scary guys are scary. Oh, I can shoot to the floor here. Actually, I want to be touching those orbs. They don't really vacuum towards you though, so it's a little awkward. Hallowed Mimic Nightmare stage. I'm trying to think like the most annoying enemy in Terraria to fight. It's, I think clowns are pretty up there. Or not the clowns, sorry, no, the I totally forgot. Most of like the solar eclipse enemies are really obnoxious. They can just go through walls or climb on walls and stuff to get you. There's 3 different tiers of rarity. There's blue, there's green, and then there's red. Blues are like your white items in Risk of Rain. They're just the common ones. Then greens are rare. And then reds are legendary / epic. Increased movement speed after running in one direction uninterrupted for 1.5 seconds. Oh yeah, Mothra as well. We got like pseudo boots. It's a lot of ballisti. Alright. Ooh, we got a red. Lunar Charm. Guaranteed to be warped to the Lunar Sanctuary upon teleporting deeper into the dungeon. Produce an item upon entering the Lunar Sanctuary. Extra copies of this item increase the chance of producing higher tier items. Oh, so I guess you always get like a transitional stage. Okay, okay. I never liked the pain noises in Terraria. Impact. Plus 8 HP per second for 10 seconds upon entering a room. Okay, so you can tank some hits getting in. You play a little more aggressively with the sword then. Feels like the sword is like the best for DPS. Unless there's some items that give like better bonuses to guns or something. Like the thing is already worn off. Your HP recovers to full between rooms, so you don't have to sit around and wait for the regen. Most of these are passive. I don't know if there are any equipable items. I think all the ones that I found so far have been passive. I tested a little bit the other day. Plus 30 diminishing damage resistance after avoiding damage. Okay, so it's like a one-hit shield, basically. Keep forgetting these things shoot. I feel like a lot of this is going to be learning which enemies shoot at you and which just kind of walk up to you. That's a shotgunner. The stats have been scaled up and down, obviously. If you were fighting an actual shotgunner in the base game with no armor, you'd be dead. Increased jump speed. How does that work? Is that more height? Oh, it's like you get additional acceleration while jumping. I think there's also fast fall in this. If you hold down, you fall faster. And you also start with a double jump by default. It's just baked in. Paladin. Might be a little slow because they don't really have any great offensive power-ups yet. Mostly defensive. Yeah, this boss theme is just straight up from Risk of Rain. Those rocks do a lot of damage, holy shit. They also have a bunch of different like attack patterns and stuff for the enemies now. It's not just, you know, the vanilla mob ported in. Like obviously the Paladin now has a big charge attack. Yeah, people were saying the other track that was playing is from Ultra Kill. It's another game I have to play at some point. Everybody raves about it. Yeah, I think we just use the gun for this guy. Sword is probably too scary. This guy's basically just doing the Mithrix thing from Risk of Rain 2, honestly. Like charging at you, jumping down with a hammer, doing shockwaves. Maybe not the rocks, not so much the rocks though. Soul of Lena. Once per floor when getting hit, falling below 25% max life, become intangible for 5 seconds. Okay, so you get like invincibility for a little bit when you're about to die. Oh, nice. This is the interstitial area. Running shoe. I think this is like the nitro tank. Okay, so you pick an item to trade in, I guess. What is this one? I'm not a huge fan of the tapeworm. I might trade that in. I definitely want to hang on to this. Increased attack speed is nice. This one again, that's jump speed. I'll trade in the tapeworm. Living crystal. Oh nice, that's just flat extra HP regen. Yeah, this is like the lunar shop, except there are no lunar coins in this game, I think. So if this is like the one in Risk of Rain, it makes critical hits twice as strong. But then I'm giving up the lunar charm, which is pretty nice to have early on, since I got it on the very first floor. I'm always gonna get an item between spots as well. I'm not sure what this is. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like the fuel tank or if it's like meant to be a bottle of wine, I'm not sure. I'll trade in this. Oh, it's an air canister. Oh nice, an extra jump, hell yeah. Triple jump. Does this do anything? It does nothing. Wait. Oh, just a chair. Alright, so it seems like this is the only thing you can really interact with here. Oh, we're in meat now. I'm at meat. Look at a get. I don't really have any offensive items yet. I have a lot of defensive and utility stuff. Wait, those are the Ichor shooters. These are the guys that shoot piss at you. Oh, these guys shoot too. Because yeah, I think having the flat 1 extra HP per second regen is better than extra HP regen for 10 seconds after you enter a room. It feels like most rooms are going on longer than 10 seconds anyways. Instigator's Gauntlet. Enemies take 75%... Oh, this is like the crowbar. That is a crowbar. Probably really good with a sword, actually. This is a small room. I missed. Okay, yeah, wow, you can do so much damage with that. Help, help! Mods, he's pissing. So this, I think pretty much every item in the game stacks. Yeah, so now I have 60 DR. 60 doctors. Oh god, they shoot projectiles at you too, huh? Bad enough that they go through walls, but they also shoot at you now. I don't believe they did that originally. Maybe in like Master Mode or something. I think the sound effects might be a little bit too loud. Reactive microbots. Mission DR will below 50% max life. Well, defensively we're getting a lot of nice stuff. It's just I need stuff to deal more damage. Because I know they have like burning and bleeding stuff. I've seen that. Like all I really have is the crowbar equivalent, which is good, but it's good for one hit on an enemy. Means it's not going to be great for bosses. What are you? Soul Steel Coating. Soul Steel. Healing after kill. I want damage. I want blood. Hate that noise, man. Hate that noise, I hate the other noise. Benign fungus. Healing. Oh, you spawn. It's kind of like the boot. Well, actually, that's pretty nice. So I guess, like, you just run across the ground and you have mushrooms that heal you once you touch them. So as long as you're moving around, you're getting lots of healing. That's good. Oh, I thought it was an item for a second. It's just guts. It's jibs. I wish the sword was a little bit bigger. Feels like for how difficult it is to use to get in close to enemies, you have to get really, really dangerously close. Deploy 8 homing rockets from the center of a room. Okay, so it just like shoots a bunch of free missiles. Okay, it helps with the opening bit from a room. That's nice, actually. Doesn't help with the second wave, though. It's just the first one. Yeah, it's reverse fireworks. So normally you get items after you finish a room. Hey, now. Oh, another one of these. Actually, how does this stack? Okay, so now our first hit is going to deal 150 bonus damage, 150%. Crimson Vessel. It's the brain, but it's got more sauce. I was kind of down on the bunny hopper before, but now that it does make your air movement a lot nicer. Oh, you're shooting bullets at me too. Are you healing? Oh no, they heal. Okay. So I gotta kill these eyeballs then. There we go. Yeah, definitely do not let those eyeballs heal up. Yeah, these mushrooms are actually doing a lot for healing. Oh, it also gets damage resist when it starts glowing green like that. Yeah, definitely gotta get my sword out for that part. I'll try and get all the eyeballs. There we go. I think each one was like 200 healing, so it does erase a good chunk of however much you healed. Actually, with the crowbar bonus, I know it's not a crowbar, I'm just going to call it that. With the crowbar bonus, I can just one-shot all the eyeballs when they form the ball. The ball of balls. A little on the slow side though, without any real power items besides that. I'm trying to space my shots out. Die. Yeah, it is literally the... I think it's even the exact same stats as Crowbar. I want to say Crowbar is above 90% HP as well. Alright. No, form the balls, come on. Actually, I guess I could just swing at it. Still one shot regardless, but... I guess it doesn't always use the ball attack. There it is. Yeah, maintaining health right now is not a problem. Between all the healing items I have, the HP regen boost. Being able to grow a bunch of mushrooms wherever I walk, I'm pretty well set for that. I just need, more on the deeps. I need deeps, you know? Oh, another red shotgun assembly kit. Okay. Ooh, quad shot. Or actually, hang on. Does that work for sword too? I wonder if you get quad swing as well. Just effectively 16 times damage. Because it just says main attacks per weapon use, so I'm assuming that works for the sword too. Alright, I'll take a quad shot. Remedial tapeworm. I might just trade that in for another bunny hopper. Oh, can I not trade that? Maybe you can only do it one time per trade. Yeah, the swing is super slow, but like, for 4 hits, if I'm only swinging once, plus I have the crowbar as well, so that's 4 times, what would it be? It'd be times 2.5, times 4, it's a lot. It's a lot of numbers. I wonder if it does count all 4 at the same time, though. It looks like I can only trade an item one time, though, so I can't just keep trading the same thing over. I don't want to trade that. I want any source of damage I can get here. Maybe I'll trade in the Soul Stealer. A little more air mobility. Oh no, that's a running shoe. That's just more mobility in general, which is still nice. This is the healing on the first 10 seconds of being inside a room, which is okay, I guess. I'm almost debating if I want to trade in the Lunar Charm. Let's hold off on it. Because we don't have any crit boost right now. Assuming this is the same thing as in Risk of Rain, I don't have any way to boost my crit or my crit chance, I should say, so I gotta find the Harvester's Scythe and all that stuff. Bees! No, this is the desert. Okay, yeah, quad shot's really nice. Oh, nice, another attack speed up. Help counteract the slowdown we're getting from quad shot. It looks like the crowbar only applies to 1 hit, unfortunately, because I saw like 1,000, then 400, 400. So, not quite as strong as I was hoping. Still pretty good, though. Sanguine Orb. Oh, nice, there's bleeding. So that might actually be better with a gun now. Because now that it's hitting, I mean, they're all hitting 4 times per hit, but the gun is a lot easier to just spam compared to the, what's it called? The sword. Ooh. Barrier Synthesizer. When past max life, heals barrier instead of 50% conversion ratio. Okay, so this just lets me generate barrier once I'm healing, although... maybe doesn't work in a fight, or in a safe room. Or maybe I just need a lot more healing than that to trigger it. Oh, I'm getting enemies that shoot through walls now. It's a little scary. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have a triple jump. Thankfully they give you a little arrow above enemies. Yeah, it might be rounding down. That could be what's happening here. What are you? Thingy grenade. Oh yeah, this is the sticky bomb. not the completely and utterly broken early beta Risk of Rain 2 sticky bomb, unfortunately. The one that boosted both chance and damage with each stack, so eventually every hit you were doing was dealing like 10,000% damage. There we go. We're getting some offensive stuff now. Took a minute. The quad swing is really nice, actually. Bottle of Vigor. It's your max life. Actually, how does bleed work again? 240 base damage over a duration which can be extended by bleeding again. Okay. So it's a fixed amount of damage, but it is not bad to have any source of extra damage I can get here. Is this the boss room? No. I'm just going to immediately delete the worms as soon as possible. Antlines are kind of annoying too. Probably should be priority 2, I think. Skeleton key. No, what is that? Gain a stackable attack speed and movement speed buff on kill. Lasts 8 seconds and grants 15% increased attack and movement speed. Okay, nice. So once we get a kill, it starts helping us kill faster. Plus with a quad shot, we're getting some real nice stacks there. Amber Ring. Gain 5 barrier upon hitting enemies with melee damage. Extra copies increase the amount of barrier by 5. Yippee! Arrow Spirit. Oh yeah, we're getting so much damage now. Look at that. Does this count quad hits? I'm not sure if it is given a quad barrier. Nope. I probably shouldn't touch that. Whatever that is, it looks bad. I like that they gave everything new attacks, it's really nice. Oh yeah, this is going so much faster, oh my god. I was gonna say, actually having summons is pretty nice, because then I can take advantage of the attack bonus. Yeah, between the bleed stacks and just quad shots, we're doing so much now. It's a lot nicer. What are you? Ancient Twig! An enemy has been hit in the past 5 seconds. This item is active. When active, gain 5 barrier every 1.66 seconds and reduce barrier decay rate by 15%. Okay, so you just get barrier generated once you hit something. That's pretty nice. Alright, what do we got? Another living crystal. Not bad. What is this? What is this Uno reverse card? I don't know what this is. Oh, now I can trade the tapeworm again. Weird. Yeah, I think I'll trade that out. I want to see what this is. Antique lens. Increase attack size. Not gonna lie, the sword still feels very small. But then again, it is only 10%, so... I'm kind of curious about this Uno reverse card. might trade in the barrier synthesizer, because it feels like this is going to be kind of tricky to use. Like, I'm getting healing, but it's like a lot of little pieces of healing over time rather than big individual heals, so I might trade that. See what this is. +1 revive. Upon death, this item is consumed, releasing 20 homing cards in a burst. Okay, so it's just... This is, what's it called? Dio's best friend. With some bonus shots, I guess. Underwater... No, not underwater, underground. Bone dragons, boner dragons. Underground featuring drum and bass. And the bunny hopper. The only problem is I lose a lot of the buff after killing an enemy when they respawn because of the animation. Retaliatory fists. On taking damage, manifest up to 3 fists over enemies within 12 tiles. Fists deal 250 base damage. Alright. So if you get hit, you deal damage. Simple as. It does look like it's stacking the quad barrier with the quad hits. I just noticed 4 separate 5s pop up when I use the thing. Oh god. I was about to try and use my hook, but then I remembered I don't have a hook. Actually coming a little lower on HP here. Play a little safer. What's that? I'm not sure if there's fall damage, actually. I don't think there is. Burning charcoal. 10% chance upon hitting an enemy to ignite them. Ignite deals 150. Nice. More damage over time. Hell yeah. It's actually really nice for hanging back and shooting with a copy of Clinging Grenade. Try to get through the wall before the worm spawns in fully. Weirdly enough, the slimes I think are some of the most dangerous enemies here. What's that? Hot pepper. Enemies ignite other nearby enemies on kill. Okay, so this is gasoline. Not super helpful for bosses, but for regular enemies it's gonna be nice. Once you get a kill, it just starts cascading. Memory foam. Plus 3 HP per second after avoiding damage for 7 seconds. Sure. It's like the, is it the bustling fungus? No, not the bustling fungus. Not the fruit. There's an item in Risk of Rain that does more healing when you're out of combat, like when you're not getting attacked. Basically that. Pocket spotter. Ooh. We got some lens maker glasses here. Yeah, bosses do summon sometimes, but it seems kind of uncommon. The Fall of Lesh. Oh wait, this guy is all summons, holy shit. Hello? Oh god. Yeah, this is still very much Wall of Flesh. Wall of Flesh with additional sauce. Actually, we're doing good damage. Definitely don't think I want to get close, though. Oh, you got lasers, huh? He has lasers. I'm gonna kill some of these ads to get some more. Never mind, you're dead. Yeah, also it doesn't move. What is this? Evil Eye. Increased crit chance. Critically striking an enemy grants a stackable attack speed buff. Okay. Alright, we're getting the Hunter's Instinct or whatever it's called. Get that attack speed buff. Another orb. More bleed chance is always good. What is this? I don't think I want to trade any of my... Maybe the... No, I don't think I want to trade the trump card. I might trade one of these guys for more attack speed, though. Yeah, well, no, it's... I think you start with, like, 5% base crit. Because you can crit without any items, it's just very rare. So that gives me 15, then this gives me 20. I don't know if we have any other things that boost crit chance as well. I think that's the only one. I don't want to trade any blue items. Maybe microbots? Actually, no, I probably want that. I might trade a stack of the bubble. Because I think it just trades a single item. Get more attack speed. And then, what else are we... Honestly, the antique lens is not as... I thought it was going to be something else, but it's just a little bit bigger. Wait, can I not trade that? How come... I'm assuming this just picks an item at random. I don't want to trade the Sanguine Orb. Hot Peppers ignite on kill, which is nice. I could have one less HP regen. Yeah, maybe I'll go for that. Because this will help out our base a lot. This gives us 40% attack speed, and then it gets boosted as we start shooting, so... I don't know if I want to trade anything for this. Maybe Amber Ring. I feel like I'm not really using melee a bunch. Let's see what this does. Blood Siphon. Oh, cool. Chance to heal when you hit an enemy. Alright. Seems good. Oh, geez. Actually kind of low in health here. Oh, they have homing arrows. That's scary. Shots. Bleed chance is doing some good work here. Another one of these guys. The problem with the crowbar is I'm not really able to use it super well now. Because the, what's it called? The rockets are kind of taking a lot of things below 90% HP before I can get to them. And then again, our just raw DPS is quite nice. Oh, another one of these guys. Tapeworm keeps coming back. Die, Trogdor. Those arrows are super hard to dodge. Actually, with each hit we're doing, the remedial tapeworm is actually doing it right now. So we're making a lot of orbs pop out. Horseshoes, we're fast. I would assume the rocket's crowbar. No, I need to sell. I'm assuming it's not just going to let me drop a golem fight in the middle of this arena. Unless there is, like, an item you can find. Okay, we're going super fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Probably is still worth at least going for the first hit with the charged sword. Just once you get past crowbar threshold, it's probably safer to go for your gun. Oh, another one of these guys. A Prubble. That's short for protective bubble. Golem's having a lot of health. It's alright, I played Calamity, I know how to dodge bullets with gravity. Get some nice chances on our clean grenade too. I'm still taking a good chunk of damage if I stand in one spot too long. Bap, 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 bap. Sentient Putty. 5 HP after being hit and then avoiding damage for 2 seconds. So it's kind of like a med kit, except you have to avoid damage, which is kind of weird. There's the golem. Get that dodge though. Oh, we got a flamethrower. Noted. I can't go get any of those orbs is the problem. Man is constantly just dropping spike balls all over. Shooting flames. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Jet lag. Gain a quick invincibility dash that has a cooldown. 1/3 of a second of invincibility has a 10-second cooldown, so you can't just spam this dash. But having invincibility seems quite nice. Rested shield. Barrier floor becomes a... Oh, that noise is when it recharges, I guess, the legs. Oh, so it just gives you, like, a base of barrier, so you can't go below that. So you're always going to recharge to 17, I guess. That's pretty nice. I could get another charcoal. There's more ignite chance. I don't know what this cube is, but it seems cool. I might change... I think I might trade in the Lunar Charm for whatever this is, the Anubis Mask. Just hollering. Primeval Rattle. Gain a stackable movement speed and diminishing DR buff every time you restore 10 barrier or 10 health at once. Each stack lasts 9 seconds and... Oh, this is probably not going to work super well with me. Because most of my healing is coming from little bits over time and not single big heals again, so... let's see. I think I want to hang on to the twig. Yeah, I don't know that I want to trade in any of these. Maybe the Retaliatory Fist. This is a mod. It's called To Roguelike. Gift box. Oh, this is one of the items you want early on. And it's on the Tmod loader browser. You can just download it or subscribe through Steam Workshop. But it basically turns the game into kind of like Risk of Rain almost. Seems really cool so far, though. Let's see. I kind of want another one of these. I might trade in one of my shoes. So I feel like being able to stack burn will be really nice. Maybe trade in another one of these. What else have we got? Do I want to trade in a bunny hopper? Actually, no, I'll trade in the do I want to trade in the tapeworm? What does the putty do again? Oh, this is 5 HP after being hit and then avoiding damage. I think I'd rather just have the Risk of Rain medkit if I'm being honest. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, pause. Another set of rockets to start off with. Time to coalesce. It's a really long hallway. Am I supposed to do something here? Can I interact with these? Oh no, there we go. Just gotta recreate the Risk of Rain experience. Oh god. Recreate the Risk of Rain experience of running down a big empty level before the final boss. Yeah, probably just gonna break all the pillars. It's Moonlord. It's everybody's friend. I do like how the pillar event kind of just works perfectly with Risk of Rain mechanics anyways. Like, exactly the same one-to-one, basically. Oh cool, these count as rooms too. Another memory foam. More pillows for sleeping. Oof, that ignition though, it's doing work. Oops, I accidentally spent my dash. Oh. More rockets. Where were you at the start of this run? Yeah, at least it counts all these as separate rooms, so I do at least get some value out of it. Pillars are going fast, though. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. We got the 80G missile. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now we're playing Risk of Rain. Now this is podcasting. Another charcoal for good measure. Why not? Alright, big boy. I wonder if the missiles can also trigger, like, crits and stuff as well. Get my speed bonuses, you know? Oh, you know. That's in the tentacle thing. I keep thinking the little spirit following me is an enemy, like a projectile. Because it's unfortunately the same color as all of Moonlord shit, so... Oh, these are summons. I could kill those for buffs. Oh, you got a laser too, huh? Yes, you do. You sure do have a laser. Oh, they pop out of the hands after they're dead. We'll have to note that for later. God, doing this with a sword would be really hard. Oh, I thought I could jump between them. It'd be nice. A little hard to hit the eyeball on the top, though. Oh, now it's the core. Having the eyes pop out kind of... It's almost like easier and harder in a way, because it makes some patterns easier to avoid, because they're not balanced out properly, so you can just get them into a wall. Have the bullets not hit anything like this. Oh? Ball and chain. Oh, we got a timer. We got a time bomb set. Get out fast. Does it really just run to the left? Oh. Just making sure we're running down the same hallway. We are. Oh, maybe we have to go back to the entire dungeon now. Thank you for the tapeworm. Looks like all the doors are open, so I think we just gotta fucking go. I think we just leg it. Take a lot of damage. Oh, this is Armored Core music. Okay, good. I may absolutely have to clear this hallway a little bit though. Too much stuff going on there. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's like a ton of value in a ton of movement options, like the speed up running stuff, because it feels like it might be a little niche, but now it's like, no, you absolutely want that. I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, I feel like this is a little more manageable, this area. Rusty's boss fight. Is this Armored Core 6? I never played any of the Armored Cores, but I'm assuming it'd probably be the more recent one, because that's the one everyone's playing. The Dark Souls of Armored Cores. Now that they can actually make whatever game they want, because they have infinite money, basically, between Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Out of the way, I got a shotgun. Oh, I can't go through there. Actually, having an item pop up every level is really nice for this final bit. Oh, bouncing shots. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, gamers. Yeah, it seems like the strat is, unless you have to stop, just keep going. But yeah, I haven't played any Armored Core games. I should at some point. Probably play 6 once I upgrade my computer. At some undisclosed point in the future. The bouncing shot is so nice, oh my god. All my shots hit now, hell yeah. I'm not sure if there is fall damage, I didn't really want to test there, so. Alright, back to the first floor, we're almost there. Oop, almost forgot my free putty. That's my putty. I love that you're just allowed to use music from other games if you're making it like a fan game or something. Ain't no rules. Okay, we have a moment here to breathe. Is that the same thing that I have here? Is that... Okay, so that is the same item. I don't know, this item just kind of feels a little mid. The intangibility is nice, I guess, but honestly, I just end up thinking it's projectile. What was this again? Diminishing DR while below 50% max life. Maybe I want to get another one of those. Maybe not. Actually, I'll trade in the gauntlet. I'll trade in one of those, because I'm assuming we're going to be fighting the brain that flew away and clearly did not explode. Because I feel like having DR once I start getting low on health is going to be better. I don't know what this is, though. Oh, this is like drones. I might trade this, because I feel like I'm not getting any value out of this. This is better for, like, big heals. Drone buddy. Fires bolts for 100 base damage at nearby enemies automatically. Periodically heals you for 8 HP a second when no enemies are within line of sight. Nice. there anything else I want to trade for more DR here, maybe? Actually, I'll do another one. I don't know why sometimes you can trade multiple of an item and sometimes you can't. I'll trade in the attack plan, too. Attack plan seems great if you're going through the game, but once you get to, like, the last areas here, it's not as good. Yeah, I think this just loops the one part of the track is, like, the pre-battle, I guess. Alright. The true brain. Oh, hell yeah. This is the Risk of Rain Returns version of it. I love this version. Brains! Okay. Okay, that's eyeballs. Oh, hey, another escape plan, or attack plan. I guess this counts as a separate floor. Oh, he's got lasers. He's got big lasers. He's got 6 of them, even. Sure, give me another attack plan, please. This is a really good fight, actually. The original dev's gonna cut the rails. I think that was the last thing they worked on for, like, Risk of Rain stuff. I don't know if my dots are triggering off drone shots, but it seems like they might be. I'm not sure. I don't know what the rules are. Okay, we're getting shot now. He's got homies. He's got homies, watch out. Okay, the real one is a little faded. It's a little, like, glowier, I guess. Compared to the faded one, so. God, I fucking love the Risk of Rain OST. It's so good. Get his ass. Oh, they even timed the ending for when you kill it, hell yeah. They skip to the part where it climaxes, that's so good. But yeah, I believe for Risk of Rain Returns, the last one, that was kind of the last thing they worked on. So they're not associated with the mobile game. I tried it and it just was not very good. Nice. Yeah, it was a little bit of a slow start there, but once we got to the damage items, like once you start getting damage over time, it feels like the sword might be a little underpowered though. Because it just feels like it's way too risky to use. Bosses attack more often, oh god, decreased herd immunity time. Make another. Yeah, sure. You can be the Huntress. That's what she looks like without the armor on. Because I believe there are, like, different biomes and stuff as well. It's not always just the one fixed thing every time. Like, I've seen like, a tree biome as well for the first area, but I think we're getting the dungeon again. Should be using the sword to start off at least. Watch out for that stone drone. Alright, let's maybe start with some attack items. Times have been tougher. Okay, this is the one that gives you a chance to block. If you're not familiar with Risk of Rain, there's an item in the first game called Tough Times, and then in the second game there's an item called Tougher Times, and they're both teddy bears. So you gotta continue the tradition if you're theming your mod out after Risk of Rain. Times have been tougher. Times are currently tough. Times will be tough at some point in the near future. I do kind of wish, I'm not sure, it doesn't seem like there's any real options for items for, like, selecting stuff outside of the, like, the lunar shops or whatever. I wouldn't mind, like, a little bit more choice if you could have, like, the shop terminals or whatever. Steam engine. Plus 2 max life for 2 minutes upon killing an enemy. There's no cap on how much max life can be gained from this. Extra copies increase the amount of temporary max life by 2. Yeah. Could be useful, I guess. Let's go to Femfell. Toughest times. Risk of tough. You think you were some kind of tough guy. The death messages, really? I think Risk of Rain 2 is really good. The only problem is that it took them a while to kind of like find their footing. Because unlike the first game, they just went like from early access to the game as opposed to just releasing the entire thing. Oh, it's this one again, the healing orb after kill. I think the biggest problem with 2 is that there was very clearly a like correct way to play it, in that you had to always go to the void fields if you wanted your run to be optimal, which was not really fun. So they basically nerfed the void fields and made it so you could do the void fields if you wanted to, but it was not very great. I think they made it so time advanced, so you can still get items from doing that, but it's no longer optimal to do that anymore, which is good. The problem with the first game, it was kind of all over the place for balance. Like, I think most people ended up using the glass artifact. Because in the first game, everything just took so long. Like, it was very easy for enemies to just death ball and make it impossible for you to do anything. At least now I have the ignite chance, so I can deal a little more damage. Tink, 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 tink. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was just... I ended up using blast most of the time because it was just so much faster. Second game did a much better job of balancing, and then I think Returns, they tweaked a lot of the numbers. So even without playing blast, you were still going to have a good time. Did we use something fortune? I know that there was originally like I think it was like 2 dudes who were going to college for accounting that were just like, let's make a game while we're at it. Yeah, that ignite is helping so much. Mercenary in 2 was hard. I mean, Mercenary was hard in general, but especially in 2, I think, because you had to deal with all the 3D space. Die. Every 20 seconds in an active room, summon a pulse that heals for 30% max life. Oh, they were posting on the game dev threads? That's pretty cool. So this is like the Lepton Daisy, except it's actually good because it's always active, basically. Oh, we didn't get a lunar area this time. I guess, yeah, because we didn't have the lunar charm. So yeah, that was really lucky that we got it the first time done. Now we're in the corruption. We're in a different kind of meat zone. Yippee! I think they do actually have, like, Risk of Rain characters as mods for Terraria. Not Pepper? Yeah, Sniper in 1 was a lot of fun. Taking a lot of damage. Okay, that'll help. That's a defense item. Just more healing across the board. Actually, I should look at Ignite if I'm done with this room. Oh, the projectiles. How does that work? Is it... Okay, so this is a portion of the damage you deal. It's 150% of whatever damage you dealt to Ignite, so it'd be... I mean, it's just 150 damage with guns normally. Unless you get a crit. Still good, it's just... It's not like the flat damage Ignite that the other item has right now. Oh, there's the pulse. Nice. Love a lock-on missile on a day. Oh, the nice thing is it lets me hit enemies behind walls because it ignores walls. I definitely do feel like the sword needs a buff. Because right now it just feels way too risky to use compared to the gun. It needs to be, like, way stronger. Tink, tink, tink. Or make the charge time way faster or something, because right now I just feel like it's too risky. I know it does work super nice with some items, but... It just kind of feels like objectively you want to go for gun outside of like the first second of a room where you're just doing your charge attack. Tink, 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 tink. Oh right, I have the tougher times. Or times will be tougher. Times have been tougher. Or yeah, the size needs to be a lot bigger. Because I think it's literally like, yeah, exact same damage as the gun, it's just that you can charge it. It gains auto swing capabilities at 3 times attack speed or more. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. It's the baby eater of worlds. Actually, this might be better for the sword. Oh no, you can't hit each part individually, so yeah, that's a little rougher then. That was kind of my big problem with Terraria, is like, a lot of the melee just kind of ended up becoming ranged weapons that effectively just have a flag that counts it as melee type damage for armors. Like, everything just ended up shooting sword beams and stuff. Oh, hello. Because the way they designed a lot of, like, the damage, the way that you take damage, and the way that enemies work in Terraria just kind of meant that it was very risky to go up close to enemies. Especially with the fact that you have to deal with gravity as well in most cases. Oh, he's barfing. I don't remember if it was Calamity mod that did that, but I think there was an option, there was like an accessory that gave you massively increased melee damage, but it had to be like true melee, like it had to be a direct hit as opposed to hitting with a projectile. That was Calamity? Okay. Yeah, it just felt like like the Zenith sword in Terraria. Oh yeah, it's a sword, wink. And then it's just a non-stop ranged attack, basically. It's hilarious. Okay, crit chance could be nice. I don't know what this is, but I don't have any red items. I don't know what this is either, actually. I'm gonna trade in... maybe the steam engine? I'll trade in the steam engine, see what this is. Cluster bomb satchel. Enemies release clusters of bombs on kill. Okay, on kill effect. I definitely think I want to get a crit. Probably trade in the Soul Stealer. Maybe grab a couple of these actually, because crit chance is nice. I think I want to hang on to the stacks of these. Maybe I'll trade in the Bunny Hopper. Actually, no, I think I might do Hot Pepper. Yeah, you know what, I'll trade the Bunny Hopper. Because we have some shoes. That gives us some movement speed, and that way now we're at, what, 31% crit chance. The med kit... are you talking about this one or this one? Because this is a pillow, but it gives you plus 3 HP per second if you haven't taken damage for 7 seconds. This one is just plus 1 HP per second, and then this one is just you get healing every 20 seconds, which seems like it could be good. I think I like our setup here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hang on to that. Look at the ice biome. I just realized we haven't been here yet. And the Bunny Hopper came back anyways. I was right to trade it. Snow turtles. Snurtles. Reactive microbots are back. Originally I was kind of like, that sounds whatever, but it feels like now, getting a better feel for how much damage you take from enemies, it's like, no, you definitely want some kind of damage resistance once you start going low. Also, we got more Bunny Hoppers. Despite your best efforts, you've got Bunny Hoppers. These tunnels are a lot more narrow. Another Hot Pepper. I know there is like a credit for all the music, like where all the music for this mod came from. I think it's linked in the workshop page for it. I just didn't check that out yet. Ooh, cluster bombs didn't work. Oh, the bats shoot things at you too. I didn't realize that. Hey, mushroom. Oh, the stage music has been ultra kill. Another reason I could play it, I guess. Oh, this room is chocolate, dudes. This is the room of dudes. Is this gonna be a one-wave room, maybe? Yeah, it's a one-wave. Oh, nice, another pillow. Gonna sleep in well tonight. Let me test and... I feel like I should be taking fall damage if I fall from this high up. I don't think you do. I think fall damage might just be gone. Cluster Bomb seems fantastic for clearing out rooms. More boots. I'm pretty sure there's no fall damage. Can I... It's like a breakable thing? No. I don't think you can interact with any background elements or aside from the trading portals in the lunar area. Ice Queen. Ice Queen, you Queen. We're all screaming for Ice Queen. Yeah, I figured that was going to be fall damage in vanilla. I just wanted to be sure. I love how many of these bullets are not aimed at me. It's just the best. Here come the homies. Actually, I need you to be near your homie so I can cluster bomb you, please. Oh, we're walking out the arena now. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, times have been tougher. Yeah, the healing pulse is actually quite nice. So they're flying all weird. Oh, probably don't want to touch that. I need to be running around more so I can touch all the mushrooms. That's going to be a pretty significant part of my healing right now. Oh. Micro dodging. He plays shmups, confirmed. I'm gonna be Evil Eyes. Oh, right, this is the stackable attack speed. What does a stack of this do? Increases stack cap and increases attack speed bonus by 10%. So this is actually really nice because we've got 3 of these guys already. Now we're at like 36% crit chance. Is that 3 or 4? And it is 3. Alright, got a in between. Still no red items this time. The hands are good, but I think I like what I have already here. This one's extra max HP, which might actually be good. I mean, we already got a couple stacks of bunny hoppers, so trade one in. A little bit of extra max HP is pretty nice. We'll hang on to the attack plan. That is nice for clearing out areas, and we're still fairly early in the run. I wish it would show you what the item was. Like, I get they're probably trying to emulate the Risk of Rain thing where it just tells you the item name, but I don't know what it does. I want to know. Ah, we're in hell again. But now I have the stacking attack speed buffs. Apparently this does have controller support now, like Terraria. Backup dagger. Stock up to 4 daggers while attacking. Stop attacking to release a flurry of all stock daggers. Daggers home in on enemies, deal 100 base damage on hit, and inflict bleeding on hit. Ooh. Okay. Is that like an indicator? Oh, there's like a little whoosh noise that plays in the background. Kinda wish there was a visual thing too, that'd be nice. So that is guaranteed bleed, which is nice. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah, we got the Brilliant Behemoth. Hell yeah, gamers. I don't know, I feel like the dagger's pretty solid. Just like extra guaranteed bleed chance. It seems pretty alright. Actually, I shouldn't say guaranteed bleed chance, I should just say bleed because it's guaranteed. The only problem is it's homing, so like it kind of picks where it wants to aim. And sometimes it does not aim at the target that I want to. Who's still alive? Where's this imp? Oh, there you are. You're hiding in the piles of bodies. This is the one that slows, right? Yeah. I'll just assume that if it has drum and bass, I'll just assume it's Ultra Kill music. How about that? Taking some hits. I'm assuming this has the same math as vanilla Risk of Rain, where you can't just stack, you know, 13 of these and become invincible. Yeah, it says block chance by diminishing amount. I think somebody did the math and you'd have to have, like, getting into scientific notation of tougher times in order to block almost all sources of damage. It never goes to 0, like you can never get 0% damage chance. You know, if you were somehow able to get a run that went that long and not have your computer explode from everything going on. Risk of Rain tends to chug, at least Risk of Rain 2 does, once you start getting like really, really big stacks of numbers. Little burning charcoal, nice. This run has been a lot nicer in terms of easing me into attack items rather than saving them all for like the third area. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, summon more buddies. Call your friends. Please. Heat-seeking chip. Homing shots? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm finding it very hard to justify using the sword at this point in time. Like, this mod just came out, so I'm sure there's going to be iteration, I'm sure, but right now it just feels like sword is strictly inferior. Does sword get homing? Sword does not get homing. Yeah, spells would be cool. It seems like it might just be like the gun and sword for now, but I'd be really cool if they could get like additional weapons or spells or abilities or stuff. Brazen nunchucks. Enemies take bonus damage within 8 tiles of you. Huh. Okay, maybe we got a bit of a justification for the sword, or I could just be very close and just play it as a shotgun. That's also an option. Oh, I actually took a lot of damage there. I wasn't even paying attention. Need to be a little more careful. Those arrows are super hard to dodge. Yeah, the fact that it only shows the circle when you're in the range is really cool. Oh, another. Oh, fuck yeah, bro. What if I had 2 brilliant behemoths? What if we had double-size explosions? Or I could use my sword. Check out my sword, gang. Watch out, it's pretty strong. Yeah, I need to get the shotgun again. I need to get the shotgun prep kit. I need to get the shotgun prep kit. I need to get the bouncing shots. Oh, nice, more healing. I actually do kind of want some defensive items again. That AoE. They call it AoE because you say owie when you get hit by it. Another one? No. It's this one again. We don't really have a lot of, like, big heals. I feel like this might need a buff as well. Plus now between waves I can charge up my my daggers and get a guaranteed bleed stack for the next run. Oh nice, there's some guaranteed barrier at least. Right, he's got fire. We're strong, but we're still vulnerable to dying. Get here with that Donkey Kong shit. Oh, spikes. Oh, I only have 2 jumps, that's right. Okay. Our damage output is totally fine right now. It's just our... Oh my god. I promise you I'm not fucking with the RNG right now. I'm just getting... non-stop brilliant behemoths. The escape sequence might be a little scary because I feel like my defense now is a little on the weaker side. Hopefully I can find a few on the way out. Getting a gift box is also really nice. I didn't realize that every single exit on the way back was going to count as one. And also the lunar pillars. This spot's cool. My only regret is not trading for more... not Lensmaker glasses, the pocket spotters. Honestly, I don't think I need to worry about the ads. I'll just kill the pillar first. Oh, hell yeah. More attack speed. And I only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Soldier syringes. Actually, this is good. I'll gladly take more HP per second. Coming for you. I guess the sword also explodes, but... I have homing shots. Oh, hello. Oh, that's their projectile. I'll take more move speed, actually. I wouldn't mind another jump, but... it's probably not super likely. Because having 3 jumps makes it a lot easier to just get around smoothly. Especially when we're trying to get out. I can just jump over a bunch of ropes and stuff that you have to climb normally. Ugh. More healing. Alright. Good news is now we have homing shots, so I don't have to worry too much about being in like the exact right spot. I can just kind of roughly be in line of sight and get damage. Tentacles. No shotgun though. Maybe the last leader traded. So I could probably trade a single stack of Brilliant Behemoth. We're not getting too much out of the increased AoE on bosses. Well, it doesn't increase the damage, it's just the explosion size according to the tooltip. tentacles, though. I probably just need to move faster once I start seeing them coming at me. Because, like, I could tank a hit or two, but I feel like I probably don't want to. Underneath. Okay, it's just the head now. Oh, I just barely can't make that jump. Dang. The problem is the little eyeballs are chasing after me, but I need to get closer to the middle. I really want to take advantage of the tank. Gasoline, whatever it's called. This time we know we're gonna have a time bomb set get out fast scenario, so we can just immediately start moving. Not the best though. Nope, don't go down there. He's ready for some armored core. They probably could stand to make this hallway, like, a little shorter and just give you less time, though. This feels a little pointless. Like, I get in the original game you were running back across the moon to escape, but there were also enemies spawning there, whereas here you're going through all the levels you were through earlier. To cut really hard to dodge those arrows. Thankfully in this area I could just drop through the entire way. That's the tricky part about timing things around music cues, like, because you're gonna have different movement speeds, right? You might have different boots, so I don't know. I feel like for me personally, I would just rather have less time and not have to run the whole way. Just hold left for 20 seconds, you know. Yeah, third jump would be fantastic. Good news is with the 3 stacks of Brilliant Behemoth, I'm just killing everything in a room, basically. Like, the way they do it for the brain fight final boss is that they just have, they just skip it to the point once you get, like, the last shot. They skip it to the point where the music climaxes, like they time it perfectly, so it goes to the animation. It also feels like with enough speed, you can just kind of outrun the spawns. Grab it on the rope. I don't think I want to trade for another stim pack. That feels a little wasteful. Does this at least last longer if you get stacks of it, or is it just more healing? No, it's just more healing, so for 10 seconds... boss fights, it's not great. I think I'll also trade out the rattle for whatever this crown thing is. Or I could trade in one of my stacks of really good. No, I'll trade the crown. Enemies take 10% bonus damage for every vulnerable enemy alive. I'm not sure what vulnerable means. Does it mean like debuff? I tried out the lens. It feels like the lens isn't particularly great. Because like having a bigger size projectile, like, might be better for the sword if you get a bunch of them, but I feel like it needs a buff. Especially because we have the heat-seeking chip and Brilliant Behemoth as well. 300% explosion size, jeez. Alright. Oh right, I don't have the double tap dash anymore. Just gotta be ready for the lasers. I don't want to be too close to him when he does that. Terraria also kind of has a problem where the vanilla bosses, like, a lot of them, the solution can just be build a really long walkway and run away from them while shooting at them. Like, that works for a lot of bosses in vanilla Terraria, which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, I get why people do it. I didn't have the lasers yet. Yeah, exactly, like map length sky platform or rail network or whatever. Even Moon Lord, yeah. Nope, that's lasers. The problem is, for bosses, like, most of them are pretty dodgeable. As long as you're not trying to, you know, go off natural terrain. Like, you want an arena, I would say, to dodge them reasonably, but it's just a lot easier to simply build a long walkway. And if you give somebody the option of doing it the hard way or the easy way, and the easy way doesn't really take a ton of effort, it's literally just you build a long walkway. You hold down right click for a few minutes and you win, you know? I kind of wonder what Terraria Otherworld would have been like. Because I think they planned on doing, like, more tower defense stuff in that. Like, you would have to build structures themed around actually defending an area rather than just, you know, fighting a boss. Debating if I want to try the hardest mode. I at least want to do one more run to see... I know there's at least one more biome. No, this mod is very cool. That's really neat. We're gonna save Scum a little bit. 'Cause I know for sure there is another opening biome. We've gotten dungeon this entire time though. I'm just gonna die intentionally. There we go. I was gonna say I got a tree biome when I tested this the first time. It would be cool to see, like, again, this mod is very early, like this just got released the other day, so it'd be cool to see more stuff get added in, but really cool base to build off of this right now. Just definitely needs a buff for the melee. Ow. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Tree biome got hands. Times have been tougher. I love randomly not taking damage. It's the best. Where am I getting barrier from? Okay, I can one-shot those with a sword. Oh, right, I have the Rusty Shield. That was the first drop I got. These only attack when you get close or something, the roots. Having a really hard time hitting the Scarecrow for some reason. Okay, I probably don't want to be here. Soul Steel. Oh, that's the Soul Steel. I thought I was getting shot. Like, does everything in this biome have a shot? Have a projectile? Okay, I can't really get down here, so I'm gonna cheese him a little bit. Reactive Microbots, always good. This is a really tight arena. Oh, they do shoot at you, they just summon shots above them that then home in. Golems aren't too much of a problem until they get close to you. Ooh, backup dagger. Yeah, sure, I'll take some guaranteed food. Unless they hit the freaking floor. Hey, Lois! Hey, Lois! Remember that time I installed a freaking Terraria mod and I threw the daggers at the floor? Family Guy takes on gamer culture, and you won't want to miss what they've got to say about it. More mushrooms. Actually, getting even a single stack of the fungus, like getting 2 stacks is really nice because it just doubles the healing. Oh, tree. I'm assuming this is gonna hurt. Lost out the entire arena. Okay, no, let's do despawn. Yeah, I wonder if this would work now with the barrier that I got. The one that gives you additional healing, or gives you barrier once you overcap. Oh, these guys are shooting things at me. Everything's shooting things at me. Clear some of these dudes out. They're just making way too many bullets. Could be problematic. Okay, now we're good. Ball and chain. I don't know if it actually slows their attack speed too, or it's just their movement speed. Back to the meat. Yeah, like there's a lot of custom stuff in this game. Because a lot of the enemies are just vanilla enemies anyways, so they spiced them up a little bit. It's really cool. Seems really well done. Ah, my memory foam pillow's back. Meat zone. Welcome to the meat zone. Oh, hello. Freaking spider spawned on top of me. How rude. I don't think it inflicts, like, Ichor. I'm pretty sure there aren't any debuffs that get put on you, though. Like burning or poison or anything like that. The tree guy is a vanilla boss. He's from... Is he from the Christmas event, or is it the Halloween event? Ooh, nice. Bleed chance. I know I already have bleed chance, but this is more so between my dagger tosses, so it's really nice. But yeah, the tree boss has been in for a bit. He's not like a new enemy. Oh, I thought it said Crimson Doug for a second. I was like, god damn, I didn't know he broke bad. Doug will never break bad. Feels like those daggers are a little too big for, like, hitting boxes, like the squares. You broke my grill? Yeah, sometimes it I think it just aims for the closest enemy to daggers, so it doesn't care if there's something in the way. This is a little stinky. Doug broke Mr. Dink's grill and now he's gonna kill him. Love to have more attack speed though. Kill the piss slime. Yeah, I think what I would add to this mod for sure is obviously make the sword a little bit better, because right now it just feels like gun is almost always the correct option. I'd also add just like more stuff to give the player more choices. Like have the shop terminals or whatever. Maybe sometimes in a room, instead of getting one choice, you get maybe like one or two choices that you know for sure, and then one that's random. With the mystery shop terminals or whatever. Right now, outside of like the lunar shops, you can't really decide how you want to build. Or stuff like the shrines would be cool as well, like Shrine of the Mountain or whatever. Fight a tougher version of the boss for more rewards. Teleport you to like a mini boss arena where you have to fight something that you wouldn't normally be fighting. Yeah, exactly. Like that's, I was talking about that earlier, how the swords are just melee weapons in Terraria just turned into ranged weapons with a melee flag on them. Well, the good news is we're gonna bleed the shit out of whatever we attack right now. Actually, here's one of the rare use cases for the sword. Hitting all the eyeballs at the same time so it doesn't start healing up between shots. Well, it's not using the ball attack this time. It is not balling. I keep waiting to stop attacking so I can let my daggers go. Oh, that's 1080 healing, excuse me. That's a lot more than I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, these balls are gonna go then. There we go. That's what I was hoping for it to do. So we're gonna do this. That's like the one rare scenario where the sword is just explicitly better. To fight this guy specifically. Annoying. It's not forming up close to me. There we go. Take a lot of damage, actually. I gotta be more careful. I gotta sip on more of my mushrooms. And the one thing I do appreciate is that it does go back to the middle of the arena to absorb all the HP. It doesn't just do that inside of a wall where you can't hit it, which is really nice. Ticks are starting to stack up really nicely. Going for a second swing, like fully charged, is a little risky though. I think the eyeballs do contact damage to you. Should die from bleed. There we go. Where are you? Barbed lasso. Steal life from one enemy within 8 tiles of you. The amount of life you steal is equal to 2% of your max life and is affected by bonus damage. Enemies take 10 times the amount of life you steal as damage. So I'm stealing like 1.2 HP, so it's like taking like 12 damage per hit, I guess, per steal. Not sure how that works. I'll test it out. Oh, we got spice. We got the spice. I don't have anything I can trade for it, though. I think I want to trade from the backup dagger, though. I'll trade one stack of the ball and chain. No, it's just anything that's close to you. It apparently just steals life. What if I did a second stack? I feel like I'm not really getting much out of the slow. Let's stack these. Let's get a ton of bleed. Because stacks of these also increase how quickly the daggers charge. So right now we can stock up to 7 daggers. Oh no, sorry. It's 6 daggers. And it stacks faster, so... 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could trade in the lifesteal, probably trade in the ancient lens. Or I can't. I'm still not sure how this works, though. Maybe it just turns off random items that you can't trade. Maybe it's like the order that they're listed in. I don't know. I don't think I want to trade in anything else. These are all pretty solid. Maybe the memory foam. I'll trade the memory foam. How does this mod work? It basically turns it from Terraria into like a run-based roguelike, similar to Risk of Rain. Actually very heavily inspired by Risk of Rain. This is Risk of Rain music you're listening to right now. You get a bunch of passive items every time you complete a room. Like, you get locked into a room with enemies and you have to kill them all. Once you do that, you get some kind of passive item that boosts your stats in some way. They all do different things. And they modify like your basic sword and gun attack. And every like 7-8 rooms, eventually you fight a boss. Once you kill the boss, you have a chance to get to this area, this lunar shop, where you can trade in certain items for other passive items. And then you get sent to a new area. So now we're in the ice biome. Cool. Now we're cooking with attack speed. I wonder if attack speed changes the amount of speed like the dagger stack. I think it's just that one item, though. Oh boy, remedial tapeworm, yum. It's healing that I have to go pick up. And I'm lazy. Don't make me go pick up my healing. That's mean. Seems like the homing on the daggers is really strong at least, so you're not going to miss whatever you point at, as long as there's not a wall in the way. But on top of being good damage, it also causes bleed, which is great. Trim out enemy swarms a little bit. Still wouldn't mind like the shattered ground missile, whatever it's called in this one. Or homing shots would be nice too. Oh? A hand? Place your cursor on enemies to steal life from them. Oh, so this is just the, what's it called? This is the lasso, but you can do it from anywhere on the screen. That's funny. Actually, we're doing 30 damage per lifesteal, so that's actually pretty solid. I guess because we have bonus damage effects going on as well, it mentions that, so... Just gotta remember to put the cursor on things now. Oh, looks like the bats only shoot downward. I thought they shot directly at you. It's like here, if I really wanted to lame it out, I could just do this. But, you know, how much fun is that to watch and play? I got a Chivo. More nunchucks. I wonder if the range on the lifesteal is actually the same as the nunchucks. It looks like it doesn't get the bonus from, like, being close, like the lifesteal bonus doesn't apply, but it'd be interesting. I'm just holding down my attack button because I have no ammo, and, well, it's not that I have no ammo, it's that I don't have to worry about ammo. And it charges my daggers while I'm doing this. Ancient Lens needs to affect the sword like 3 times as much or something. Because right now it just feels like nothing happens when I grab it. I also wonder if I could use the lifesteal with that barrier thing now, if I find that again. Well, I know what I'm trading next time. The tapeworm is too difficult to work with, I think. Having to go get the item. It at least needs to have like a stronger vacuum when you get close to it. Because right now you have to be like, you have to basically touch the orb directly, which is kind of a pain in the butt, like there. Grab some daggers. Okay. Sure, I'll dodge more bullets. If it means you're not doing your actually dangerous attacks, then hell yeah. Yeah, we're getting 280 damage per bleed tick. Hey, look, another ball and chain. Do the daggers have a separate... Okay, so it's 120 base damage. Doesn't follow the... Or does it follow the rules? No, this is... I think this is slightly weaker bleed, because I think bleed is... Yeah, bleed is 240 base damage. Actually, the cursor life drain thing would be pretty useful here, because the fire imps like to hang out inside of a building and behind a wall. So I can just point at them and be like, you're dying now. What is this? Amber bead. Gain 15 barrier on kill. So this is like the brooch then? Do I have a chance to ignite, or is it just bleed right now? I think it might just be bleed. Oh? Salvage minigun, you say? 3.5 times attack speed, 0.4 times bolt damage, bolts gain spread. But then we have the Sanguine Orb, which deals 240 base damage regardless, so, Also, my sword has auto swing, yay! Hey chat, which one would you rather use, the sword or this? Random question. Thinking out loud. I have to remember I'm not invincible. Oh, I want to get the Brilliant Behemoth, actually. That'd be hilarious. Give me that bleed stack, please. Nice, extra jump. Ha ha ha, minigun go brrr. Yeah, it looks like the daggers aim for the head of the bone worms. Bone snakes, what they're called. Also, yeah, we have Sanguine Orb, we have... Where's the other one? Ball and... Oh no, Ball and Chain just is on hit. There's no chance for it, so... Remedial Tapeworm is also a very funny combo, although I'm probably not going to use a ton of it. Yeah, that's pretty alright. I'm pretty sure every hit is generating a healing orb now. Oh, they don't actually jump off. That's fine, I'll just point at you and you can die. Ooh, pocket spotter. Yeah, it's working pretty alright. I'm not sure if bleed stacks the way I think it. I think it does stack. Or maybe it doesn't. Is it just... Oh no, I'm reading that wrong. It's 240 damage over a duration, not 240 damage per tick. Okay, that's what was confusing me. So the dagger bleed is better then. It does more damage per tick compared to regular style bleed. Where's the door here? Is there a door here? Oh, I can just go through here. I thought that was solid. I should have been pointing at the demon. I also have to remember I have a triple jump now. Yippee. Oh, we got a red. Oh, I was hoping that'd be Brilliant Behemoth. Jet lag is alright, I guess, but come on. Mr. Wall? Mr. Swallow Flesh? Here we don't have all the on-death synergy going on, so it'll take a little bit longer, I think. Sadly. This is... Hello? Can you climb, please? Thank you. Took a lot of damage there. I wonder if I should just hang out on the ladders, maybe. That way I can climb away from the lasers in case I gotta dodge them. Because, yeah, I definitely want to be moving slowly to herd those rather than just go straight through. Along with these lasers as well. Oh yeah, I have the jet boots now. Summoning all the homies is actually kind of hard countering my daggers because I can't get the bleed on the wall itself. Another one of these guys. Okay, let's see. Red mushroom. No idea what that does. I'll trade it out. I feel like I don't really use the jet lag that much. Everlasting jellyfish. On taking damage, receive 50% of health damage reduced by diminishing DRS healing. Okay, so you just get half of whatever damage you took as health back. Pretty nice. This is the Revenge Fist. Do I want to know one of these? Second set of nunchucks, maybe? Yeah, I could trade in a tapeworm or two. Yeah, this is just really hard to use. Even though we're generating a ton of healing orbs with the minigun, it's still awkward to go get something, especially against a boss. Do I want any of these? I could trade another ball and chain, I guess. I don't think I want to trade in the lasso, though. That would be a good synergy, actually, with the nunchucks that I just picked up. Alright, cool. Back to the Lizard Temple. How much damage the auto swing is on this? It's not bad, but it's not great. This area kind of sucks to fight these guys, actually. I almost died. Instigator's Gauntlet doesn't really work well with the minigun. Because, like, I'm getting the bonus damage from the nunchucks, but then I'm also having to sword them. We're up to 40 damage per lifesteal tick now, which is nice. Yeah, sword is just massively underpowered compared to gun. Sword needs a buff. Especially with how many items synergize so much better with the gun than the sword, you know? Yeah, sword should be at least, like, I would say twice or 3 times as big, and also probably deal more damage. Just like base damage deal, probably double swings, double per swing at the very least. But Andy, that might make the sword overpowered. Hey, look at what I'm using right now. Bunny Hopper? Even knockback, I feel like it just needs damage. I think that's its biggest problem. Or like certain items work double for sword, like the nunchucks or something. I know stuff like Ignite scales based off your damage dealt, so that would be better for a higher damage sword, but right now it just is the same as the gun. No, you can't do that, Ivy. You can't make stuff in roguelike's overpowered. Making stuff overpowered is against the spirit of a roguelike. Now give me 1 second while I engrave Elbereth. Oh, you know what I just realized? The nunchucks, I think it works with the daggers as well. What is the radius on the drain anyways? I think it's just, like, probably the nunchuck range. Yeah, no, you have a gun. You have a ranged option is the thing. I feel like the sentries are actually really dangerous for how easy they are to kill. I figured they'd just be like basic grunts, but no, they're actually really strong. Get a lot of antique lens. Like, we're at... How many antique ones do we have now? And this is our size. This is our 4th antique lens. We're working on 40% attack size here, and this is still what we're looking at. Look at this. Maybe it just doesn't scale with... And I think it does scale, it just makes the swing itself a little bigger, but not the sword. Or it needs to be something like the sword inflicts like an armor break debuff for 10 seconds or something, so you have an incentive to switch every now and then at least. Actually, how much? Okay, no, it is still 30 HP healing, so you can't just cheese the boss's percentage damage from the HP drain. I think that might only apply to regular enemies. In that case. Like, I want to get close and use the nunchuck bonus. I just don't know what the, like, the attack patterns are. I'm not used to the tells. Oh, missile. Because this is just fixed damage, right? Oh, no, 3% total damage. Still good, though, because it's a chance on hit, so guess what we're doing a lot. Sadly, stacks of the missile don't give you additional chance, it's just more damage, which is still good. I don't know if hovering your cursor provokes missiles. We could test that. It just says chance on hitting an enemy, so I don't know if that counts as a hit. I think it might just be your regular attacks. Let's see. That's the... Oh no, it does proc. Or no, maybe that was just the missiles proccing separately. I feel like it would have procced by now. I don't know how that works. No, I think that was the attack plan missile that was proccing it, so it probably doesn't work. What am I doing? Let me get close. Let me get that nunchuck bonus. Barrier. Yeah, those are definitely attack plan missiles that were proccing. Either that or I was like tremendously unlucky. You got to summon one homie. Yeah, that's the thing, like it's per hit, so it's like, you know, I could be doing this, or I could just be... Because remember, bleed is fixed damage. Bleed is, where is it? 240 base damage in total over a duration, so it's better to use it for things that hit a lot. Ooh, speaking of fixed damage... Oh no, this one's also total damage. Still good, though. I don't know if you can stack multiple sticky bombs, though. I think you do. Yeah, you absolutely do. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I had the daggers too. I haven't been using those. I wish I had homing shots. That'd be fantastic. Because there's a little bit of inaccuracy with the minigun now. It makes your shots a little less accurate, but still very good. Lasers. Oh yeah, I've got triple jump, so this will be a lot easier to do it. Oh, the strat's probably just lead it around the arena a little bit rather than just trying to cut right across as soon as it spawns the tentacles. I think I've got a pretty good feel for the attack pattern. I could probably go for a couple nunchuck phases. Too bad I didn't get any of like the on-crit attack speed and damage bonus things, or whatever. That'd be hilarious. I know our attack speed's already kind of cracked right now, but it could be more cracked, damn it. It's also kind of tricky to get the cursor on his head because I have to constantly run. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I could lose a circle there. I need to make more mushrooms. I'm standing too still. I don't know if that little mist hurts me, like the post-beam mist. I don't really want to try and find out if it does, so... Poor time. Oh, we like that dodge? As long as I can keep the cursor on his heart. Oh, nice. What if we just did more damage with our missiles? What if we just tripled the damage on the missiles? Yeah, honestly, I think that's kind of the problem with a lot of the Terraria bosses. They're moving around so much that, like, you're just kind of shooting off-screen. And a lot of times you're not even seeing what you're trying to kill. It's a little silly. I feel like I haven't really gotten to take advantage of that one barrier item. Like, I found it the first time and it wasn't great for my run, but I got some nice setups. Like, now I could probably get some barrier stuff going. Literally the way to do it. I'm gonna sit here and shoot for a bit. Thankfully, the enemies still retain their attack patterns. Like, I think the health is scaled up for sure. But, they still do the same attack, so it's once you get out of like the first few final areas, it's a lot easier. thread the needle, be nice and go between all the enemies. It's not really working. I also don't have the on-kill movement speed, which would be fantastic here. Just run backwards, kill everything on the way out. Get a ton of movement speed. A lot of damage. Vikings don't hit you, so I can just shoot them. This and then the tree biome, and then we're done. We're going down, right? Yes, we're going down. Had to make sure I'm going the right way. Like, you get a decent amount of time, but I feel like if you don't have any movement items, you really have to hustle. Weirdly enough, I think the tree biome is actually one of the trickier ones. For having it be one of the first potential areas you can go to. Ooh, drone buddy. What do I want to trade for that? Jellyfish is good. Oh, man. Like, the drone is a little more damage, which is nice. But at the same time, the jellyfish is a really nice defensive item. I don't want to give up the minigun, and having the hand for extra healing is probably really nice. I think we'll just hang on to what we got here. This is the one that gives you intangibility. What is this mod called? It is called Teroglike. T-E-R-O-G-U-E-L-I-K-E. Not Rouge-like. And this is the Cracked Pauldron, I believe. Create a lens for it. But yeah, it just came out the other day. You can find it on the Steam Workshop page, or if you go in the game, it's on Tmod Loader. Actually, maybe I want a couple more of these. Yeah, I'll trade in the lenses. They don't really do much for me. I'll just take flat damage reduction. We can also trade in the Instigator's Gauntlet, because that doesn't do much. Not Rouge. If you like Rouge, you might be a furry. Alright. I think we are good to go. Kinda wish I had more of these. The barrier is actually really nice. So much health off at the very beginning. They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Oh, I gotta add that to my sound. That's what I gotta do, the CBS 2 announcer. That's what we like to call big damage. Oh, that's beams. That's beams. That's not big damage, that's beams. The nice thing is with the cursor thing, you're usually pointing at the boss anyways, so like, yeah, sure, I'll take more healing. I'm dying, Squirtle. The other nice thing is homing shots will aim to the correct one. I keep forgetting I have my daggers. I have not used those in a minute. So used to playing Calamity and just like dash dodging so many of these types of patterns before realizing, oh no, I can't do that. I don't have the item. mean, all the enemies, like, they have unique attack patterns and stuff. It's not just like you're fighting the Brain of Cthulhu again. It's not like you're just fighting, you know, Skeletron, or I think Skeletron is one of the bosses. Like, they have unique attack patterns and different mechanics and stuff. It's just, it uses the existing sprites. But yeah, you don't fight the Brain of Cthulhu. That's not really a thing in base Terraria. Yeah, visually. Although I think this might actually be a boss from a different mod. I want to say there have been, like, fan mods that added the Brain of Cthulhu as a fight. Or the actual Brain, like, actually fighting him post-Moon Lord, you know?
Good.
Alrighty. Yeah, this mod's really cool. I think with a little bit of balancing, like, especially for the sword, maybe add in a few things to give you options to, like, choose items as opposed to just going through a bunch of rooms and getting given a bunch of stuff. Really cool base to build off, though. I think with a bit of work, it's gonna be really cool. Oh no, I know there's, like, the Brain of Cthulhu, but it's just, like, the corruption boss. I'm talking about, like, the post-game, once Cthulhu has been... Because you never actually fight Cthulhu, is the thing. You fight the Moon Lord. For all the bosses named after Cthulhu, he never actually shows up. I know there was that one bit of concept art that had a Cthulhu coming up from the ocean, but that never happened. Oh no, this is one of those games that loses sound when you tab out. No. But yeah, I think we'll call it there, because if I start another run, it'll probably be another, like, 45, 50 minutes. Undertale Yellow. Wait, there's music from Undertale in this? Or is that just inspirations? Or maybe graphics? Is Sans in this game? Well, maybe Sans is in, maybe Sans is the Skeletron boss or something. Where he uses Sans attacks. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of Ultra Kill music in this. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I wanted to check out this mod. It seemed really cool. I'm going to raid y'all over to Jordan, who is playing the Big Catch Tackle Box. The Moon Lord has been retconned to actually be Cthulhu, but revived weaker. Okay. It's all there in the lore, you just gotta read the manga. Which apparently there is a comic book for Terraria now, which is hilarious. Anyways, have a good one, folks. I'll see you all on Thursday. Not sure what I'm gonna stream there. I'll decide. Take it easy, gamers.